welcome to my channel. Today I will show you how to make a future type beat in LMMS. So let's hear the sounds that I already selected. All of the drum sounds are in the drum kits that I linked in the description, and all of the instruments are already in LMMS. So keep that in mind before you ask something in the comments. So here's the kick, clap, snare, another snare, hi-hat, whistle, 808, open hat, random sound, and another instrument. So let's start with the snare pattern. I'm gonna put this to 2 bars and place the main snare here, which is a layer of the clap and this snare, and then the other snare will be used as a bouncy snare in the empty spots, and it sounds like this. Now for the kick, I'm gonna put this to 4 bars by clicking on this symbol 3 times. And now the kick starts here. Then it should be here. And we're not gonna change too much, but we are going to add 1 kick here and 1 kick here. Now for the hi-hats, just as always, put these hi-hats here on every second step, so you can edit them in the piano roll. Zoom in, put your snap to grid to 1/32 so that you can make rolls. And actually I want faster hi-hats here. Then a roll here. And some lower notes down here. Now we have our drums. Let's move on to the instruments, starting off with the main melody, which should sound like this. Oops. So this is the melody. We're gonna place it in here. It doesn't have to be so long. And then I'm gonna copy this. And maybe we can add this note here. Yeah, This is a cool melody. Let's see how it sounds with the drums. Sounds good. And now let's layer this with this sound. Just copy it and paste it. Sounds good. Now let's add this other instrument in the empty space, which is right here. So let's see what we can come up with. Maybe we can make this go really quick, like a chord, but we're not gonna drag the notes out. And maybe pull this one octave up by pressing Ctrl and arrow up. And let's move it. The timing seems a bit off, so I'm gonna move this to around here. Now let's see how it sounds. Let me check how it sounds one octave lower again. Sounds kind of better to me. And now let's copy it and add just a little something to change it up, just one note here. Actually, never mind, I'm gonna pull this one octave up. It's too bassy. Now, oh wait, I forgot with the drums the open hat, so let's add that now. Actually, I wanted to play here. And we are gonna do something a bit more exciting with the open hats than you would hear in the usual track, just to spice it up. Since our melodies are not that exciting, we are gonna spice the song up with some cool open hats. So let's maybe go down here. Okay, so good. Sounds good so far. And maybe one octave down. And then back up, but this time we're actually gonna create a slide note. So it goes from this note up to this one, but it slides, so it has a really cool effect you will see in a sec. So put this at the end of our note and then pull this down one octave, which is 12 semitones. So we're gonna pull this down to -12. Wait, this isn't minus. Yeah, like this. Sounds pretty cool. And now another variation. I'm gonna remove the slide and instead have one note back down here. And keep these short so they will really stick with you and they will like pierce your ears, but in a good way. Maybe we can even try to make a roll out of this. Or like more stuttery. Sounds good. Now the last thing we are gonna add is an 808. And for the 808, as usual, we want to follow the kick pattern. And if you can't remember your kick pattern, you can always copy it and paste it into this. But then make sure you change the notes and put it down to the note that your song is playing in. So I know this note is in the melody, it's basically the key of our song, so this note will work. And now we're gonna remove these little notes and replace them with these that you can drag out however you want to. And then just fill in these gaps. And maybe we can ignore this kick and just play the 808 here again instead. So we have one kick playing without an 808, which could sound cool. We will see that in a second. And then you can go one octave up just to change it a little bit. I don't want the 808 all over the place note-wise because it won't fit with the song. This should sound pretty good. So that you hear the lack of bass here when the kick hits, it really makes your ear anticipate the next 808. And actually, let me change something. We're not gonna place this 808 here, we're just gonna have this, make this the same effect as here, and then we're gonna copy this, press Ctrl C, Ctrl V to paste it, Ctrl arrow right a few times until you have it here, and then this time we're gonna add this high note, so we have some more variation. Now let's hear how it sounds. So these are basically all the elements we need. So now we're gonna lay out the structure. I'm gonna move this block because I know that I will use most of this for the hook section. Then let's make an intro. For the intro, just play the melody basically. And then maybe for the first section of the hook, we can leave the open heads out and then have them come in the second part of the hook. And then we're gonna go into the verse section where we're gonna leave out our little our synth bass in the background. We're gonna leave that out, and we're gonna leave the open head out, but the closed head and the kick and everything will play, as well as the main melody, of course. So we're just gonna have these 16 bars, and then what I want to do is have the 808 play without the kick here, and then have the kick come in the second part of this. And actually we're gonna remove our hi-hats, so the clap is still playing, remove the closed hi-hats, but add the open hi-hats in this section. And then of course have the melody play. So it should sound like this. Yeah. And then again do the same hook like before. So basically all the elements are in there except for the open head, which comes in at this part. And then you basically have the structure. I mean, it's pretty short right now, but you can basically repeat the process if you want to just add another part. You can add this verse section, copy it here, and then put another hook at the end. But for now, I'm just going to leave it like this. And this is basically it. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Thank you for watching and enjoy.